Dressed it. It ain't shit that you could tell me. I know I'm good. It ain't shit that you could tell me. I know I'm good.
Hey, what up? What up, man? It's the Unfiltered P.O.V. Podcast. Back for another one. Today we got Venom. You know what I'm saying? We got Derek Braxton.
Yo.
We also got Daryl Braxton today, man.
What up, though?
What's going on, guys? Anything y'all want to plug? Anything y'all want to talk about?
You ain't even plug yourself. You ain't say who you is.
Oh, yeah, man. My bad.
He said, I'm him.
Yeah, man. Young Reed, man, or Reed, whatever you want to call me, man.
You pull one of them. Y'all already know what the fuck going on.
It's
so real.
Yeah. I don't got nothing. Actually, yes, I do.
Okay.
Everybody usually see the hats that I'm wearing anyway. It's usually the same, joint, but it's my homeboy, of course, T. Williams. Shoes Got My Heart. This is his 2-year anniversary hat. I'm gonna take the headphones off for a second to kind of show this joint off. But you got on the side of it, souls, feed the souls, because you know what I'm saying, fuel the soul, I think is what it say. Souls feed the soul or fuel the soul, whatever. But it's you know what I'm saying, his brand is all, you know what I'm saying, about you know what I'm saying, his love for shoes. I mean, if anybody know him, he always kind of been a shoe guy. So this is he going on 2 years to having his brand, so which is a big thing because a lot of people don't make it out of their first year of having a brand. So he gonna be on here one of these days. He was supposed to be on this one, but he didn't respond, motherfucker, to my text message. And this motherfucker the one asked me to come on. But
do we have a website, brother?
yeah,
Or just
shoesgotmyheart.com. He on, he got his own site. He also got an Instagram, so you can check him there. The link to his website is also on his page as well. But yeah, so he going on 2 years. I think that's cool because, like I said, most brands don't make it out of a year. Yeah, so I think that's something to commend and get somebody a hand clap on because I know watching somebody from the ground up try to do their own thing is I've seen it work and I've seen it not work. So congratulations to him. Yeah. That's what I got.
Okay, I guess I'll go next then. Of course, Shoes Got My Heart. Bro said enough, so I ain't gonna say too much more about it, but shout out to T Will. And also have James Render's Hattie Girl ice cream. And let me tell you this, like, this is sweet potato pie pecans. When I tell you this thing right here, slap, go check him out, man. That man is in Walmart and Myers all over Michigan. So you go check him out and support James Render. That's the name on Facebook. And I'm pretty sure any other social media, but Hattie Girl ice cream.
I'm about to try it next time I'm at the crib.
Yeah. Different flavors. I seen cookies and cream, the sweet potato pecans, strawberries, pistachio. Just check him out,
That's a bet.
Oh.
All right, anybody else?
No,
Goody, brother.
Today.
Yeah, I'm gonna say nothing I think of.
All right, cool. We'll bet. Hey, real quick, icebreaker. I already asked this question before on the previous one, but only 2 people is on this episode right now that have answered this. So really for my 2 new people, my first question to y'all is, have y'all ever cried while watching a movie? And if so, what movie or movies is it? Starting with you, Ree.
Damn. I definitely cried on 2 movies. One being when I was a little kid, and I feel like you ain't got no soul if you don't cry. If you ain't cried on the Lion King when you was a little kid. That's just one of them.
Hey,
man.
Daryl was definitely crying.
Hey,
That's funny because I do remember. You remember when we was watching it all? You remember the bad quality VHS that we had the first time we watched it?
Yeah.
It was when we used to live on Majestic. That shit was so bad, dog. But I definitely remember. I didn't cry though, so I guess I don't got a soul. But
bastard.
my
Hey.
bad. But yeah, you got any other ones?
And the second one, man, man, I ain't gonna lie, like this is a kind of newer movie too, man. But it was just funny. Well, not the movie was not funny. 12 Years a Slave was not funny.
Man.
But
I ain't gonna lie, I never seen that movie.
What's funny is I came, I came to my dad's house or whatever, and he was like, my brother was laughing. I'm like, what you laughing about? He was like, Dad was in there crying on this movie. And I was just like, man, I'm like, They told me it was 12 Years a Slave. So he was like, trying to stress to my little brother that it was a real thing. You know what I'm saying? He was too young to understand. He just see you cry. So he
little young punch, you don't even understand what this is.
So look, I'm like, I'm gonna check it out though. I ended up watching the movie, man. I was like, damn, man. Had to drop a couple of them, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a good movie though.
I know the like, the plot of the movie. I just never seen it because I was like, I feel like I done seen enough of them Black Pain movies.
For sure. It was literally just about 12 years being a slave.
It's crazy though, because he was kidnapped into slavery though. He was
ain't no fucking way, boy. I'm definitely not watching that. Shout out to them if it's, was a good movie, but I am not watching
it definitely was a good movie.
Shout out to the actor, he's a good actor.
Yeah, just the cover of it, like the little picture, it makes me not want to watch it. Yeah. I was like, yeah, no, this one of them ones. It's certain movies that you just know, like watching it, like, damn, this shit's gonna fill you with a bunch of sadness and rage. Like The Color Purple is another movie that will fill you with sadness and rage for no damn reason. So I'm sweet on them. Yeah. Well, yeah. Daryl, which one you got?
Well, of course, it was Lion King. From the
I'm trying to see if you're gonna say the one that I think it was another one. I'm waiting on you to not say it. But I ain't see you cry on that one. Nah, I ain't know.
What movie you talk about then?
G, baby.
The Sixth Man.
Hey, Six Man, hold on.
Hey.
Yeah, I forgot.
Let me tell you this.
It was an emotional time in our life.
A&K all the way.
Hey, A&K all the way.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? Mm-hmm. It's like two parts in there that get you. It's when he died, and then at the end when
he was supposed to go. That's crazy. Mr. Shoes got my heart right here at FaceTime with me. I'm gonna have to call him back though.
I mean, so I gave you them, but I was saying Hardball, and it's crazy that he went that route, because one that I was watching, I think is I don't know if they named it Nat Turner, but it was about Nat Turner.
Yeah,
you're talking about Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation. And when
that one got me.
Finally got caught, and they just went on that annihilation to show motherfuckers like next time. I mean, if y'all want to make it the next time, it's gonna get worse than this. And they just show all of these people. It was just a family hanging in the tree, and they showed daddy, mama, it was grandma, daddy, mama, older brother, and a little brother.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Damn. It just choked me up. It choked me up. I didn't cry on that one though.
Yeah, no, I ain't cry on that one. I ain't gonna lie, that movie had me geeked but I mean, no, because I knew the ending of it, it didn't really like it would have been hard. I would have been faking if I would have seen it. If I would have been crying, because I literally knew, all right, at the end they're gonna get packed up. So but I don't know. It just had me. I was more geeked about it than anyway. I mean, not about them dying, but I was like, they about to for real like put up a fight. Because in my mind, even though I probably wouldn't have, in my mind, if I was born in them times, I was like, I would have been that king. I'd have been in that motherfucker.
Nat Turner.
Yeah, my bad, Nat Turner. I don't know why I said Nat King Cole, but I meant Nat Turner.
In there singing, boy.
Right. But Yeah, no, I racist. No, but in my mind, I would have been Nat Turner in there turning shit up, but who knows? But nah, that's that's funny, man. Anybody else got a movie that they forgot to? You got a movie you forgot to mention, Josh, before we
That's
move forward?
actually what I'm looking at now. American Skin. That was the. I think that
That
was the
was
last.
the movie.
I'm
I think
trying.
that was
What
the
was
last.
American
Seen
Skin
that.
about?
That's
When the guy's son got killed and then they take over the police station.
Oh no, I ain't cry on that one, but it pissed me off at the end. But I mean, it made the end made sense.
Yeah, I'm about to say it definitely made sense, but it still was like I thought.
I just really
Be
wanted,
different.
I wanted them to really like get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to be like, hey,
fuck
we
all the
messed up.
realism. Like, no, you give us a movie where it's like, hey, if y'all get tired of some shit, y'all turn up, y'all could have gotten away. Like, I don't give a fuck about that
and,
realistic shit.
and it's
No.
crazy to say that because the Queen and Slim, bro, that shit pissed me the fuck.
I didn't watch it.
The end of Queen and
know
Slim pissed me off, but the whole movie, in my opinion, I didn't like. To be honest, like
I did,
the
but
concept.
all right, but
My
that
bad.
because it was like I felt that coming, but I didn't. It's always like, yo, dog sold them up the river so
Yeah, he
scary.
definitely sold them up the river. But I mean,
Chevy.
that part was weak as hell. But the whole movie, low key, in my opinion, was kind of like terribly. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't even gonna go into that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go into it. Old girl always do a good job of like kind of shitting on like straight men in movies. Lena Waithe, like she does a good job of making men look like hoes.
She wrote that,
and that's her movie. And honestly, like it was just I don't know. I didn't like from the beginning, like the chick, the main girl in the movie was like the whole time she was shitting on dude.
Yeah.
And then like from the beginning, like literally from the beginning, she literally was telling him she wasn't interested. She was really only there because she was bored. And then like just over the course of the movie, the only reason she like kind of like fell for him was because he low-keyed and threw his life away. You know what I'm saying? He threw it.
Last man on earth.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was like,
Literally.
yep, for real. God, it was like he was the last man on earth. So now, you know what I'm saying?
I give him some.
Now you in love. So I just didn't like. I didn't like that idea. That shit blew me. Like that shit blew the fuck out of me. The whole. So then at the end, I was just hoping at least they would get away, but then they didn't get away. I was like, dog. Not only did this movie piss me off.
You hear me? Never.
Yeah.
I'm not coming out of there. Bye. Can you have me in the
wood? God. But yeah, nah, that's okay. But look, since we talking about shows and movies and shit, just quick question. Y'all watching the Jeffrey Dahmer show?
No.
I'm sweet.
Why y'all not watching it though?
I
Just
mean,
for the record, I ain't watching it either. But yeah.
One, for me, it's like one of those things I try not to watch like when everybody watching it because I like to binge watch, but at the same time, like I don't mind waiting. So it's like not the hottest thing because like I don't even put on my Facebook right now.
Oh, so you just being anti-establishment.
It just doesn't seem interesting to me. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, I was like, that's the one I'm running to. That's the one I'm running to. It just, I'm sweet.
Daryl, why you not watching?
It's uninteresting, man. Like I promise you, like my girl be watching it and like I'm talking about, she is heavy into that shit. She'll pause the show to look something up on Google about it. I mean,
that's why you know somebody in the trenches with it when they Googling.
Look,
that's a sign. Hey, that's a sign of anxiety too. When you don't want to.
Like this.
I be doing it.
Why you moving? What you doing?
Hold on.
It's gonna be a cult member in a minute. Jesus, it's just trash. Like I tried to watch it with her, and it was just like so long to get to a exciting part. I fell asleep every time. She watched
Girl be working till 10 o'clock at night though. At the same time, though, the girl
Yeah,
be exhausted.
Hey, but this day that I didn't work. It was like a weekend or whatever. I just didn't work. So it was early in the day and I'm like crashing.
I'm sweet.
Yeah, I'm good on it. What about you, Ree? Why you ain't watching?
Well, for one, I kind of already know like the, you know what I mean, the history of it, like or what it's about. For two, I just don't want to really like that. Just like bro said, I'm uninterested. I'm not trying to watch no episode about nobody eating no booty or keeping no head in the refrigerator. I'm cool, bro. Yeah, that's just wild as hell.
He was luring them in. Hey.
Man.
I said he did that for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most crazy part because I ain't even like truly know.
I didn't.
I guess.
Said how on for 10 years.
Before you ever got caught.
Wow.
Yeah.
A bad.
A nasty motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
absolutely, bro. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I'm just absolutely not watching it because it just the main part is I don't find that type of stuff interesting anyway. I don't find like the whole, I mean, but you know, usually the murder mystery stuff, serial killer stuff is usually like women like that a lot from what I see. But even with that, like I just don't find it interesting, mainly because it's a true story and they done like I literally just Googled it earlier today because I was having a conversation with somebody about it. This is the 7th time that they've done a Jeffrey Dahmer either dramatization or documentary. How many times we gotta talk about him? You know what I'm saying? So that's my biggest thing. I don't like. What'd you say, Daryl?
Like they trying to keep his name alive.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was about to go to. I don't like I don't like immortalizing like a serial killer, rapist, cannibal. Like that's what he is. I was like, so and I feel like Americans have a bad habit of being obsessed with those type of people. You know what I'm saying? And then we wonder why, like, not necessarily the reason people do mass shootings and stuff like that, but like the fact that you can keep somebody's name alive because they did some sick shit. Like I don't want to. I'm not watching that. That's not interesting.
It's like planting the seed in somebody's head, like you know what I'm saying, like. And I've never been into that type of stuff, like the ID channel and all of that stuff. Like, and then, even down to like First 48, I'm just not into that.
Nope, no, I'm not a First 48. I like when First 48 first came out. I watched like the first couple of episodes. I was like, damn, this shit crazy. But I never was like, damn, I need to watch the next episode. So I've never been into that type of stuff because that shit usually turn out sad as hell. And I know it's easy for people to like be like, oh, I can't, people be on there snitching. But I'm like, I mean, motherfucker, just literally somebody died, somebody else about to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just always some crazy stuff with it. I'm like, why is that interesting? Like, you see that stuff every day outside. Like, I don't want to see that on it. I don't need you to like talk in a deep voice over it. So-and-so did this. Like, I don't care about that. Like, that shit don't excite me. And on top of that, then I also, what really made me be like, no, I'm straight, was when some of the family members of the victims was saying that like this series coming out is kind of making them relive the shit that happened. And I was like, and they didn't get none of the proceeds for the documentary, none of that went to them. So I'm just like, why the fuck do I care about this? This shit just a cash grab. That, in my opinion, that's what it is, a cash grab. So I'm just like, I don't want to see no shit where y'all like making money off of this serial killer, rapist, cannibal who, you know what I'm saying, did all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like everybody, all the memes and stuff. And it's the worst time in history to come out with some shit like that because all the memes is going crazy. So it's like, I couldn't imagine like my family member, something like that happening to them. And then every 5 to 7 years, y'all come out with a new documentary, like talking about it, and my cousin, brother, sister, whoever ain't even a centerpiece. Y'all talking about this sick person. He the centerpiece of it. Y'all want to dissect his mind and all that. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't care about none of that. So yeah, that's why I'm straight off that.
And if you think about it, all it is like a upgraded 2.0 version of like Cops and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like to touch back on like how you were saying like a lot of women like those type of shows and shit. And they get to the point like I done heard so many women tell me like their scenario of how something would go if I was walking out late by myself and somebody just me up, I'm gonna take this mace and this stabber thing and I'm gonna put it. No, you're not. Because first of all, you don't take the precaution to even defend yourself. You don't even you're in your phone, you walking, you ain't paying attention. This is something that a person does on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
This is my profession to kill people.
Oh, you spit.
Quick and precise.
Right now, you smarter than the average bear. This man been doing this shit for 10 years.
Yeah,
you gonna get away with it. Like what the fuck on, dog?
No, the motherfucker just think like they gonna just grab you. No, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They knock you upside your head and drag you to wherever you need to be, where they want you. So I'm like, I don't know. This shit, it's crazy. I would never watch that show.
Yeah, that shit dead.
Weird.
It's weird. It's unnecessary. Like I said, once I saw, I wasn't even judging people until I saw like the families of some of the victims was like this shit, like it's like reliving it. And then that's when I was like, I'm definitely not watching it. Y'all won't get a penny. Like I don't want to see that. Like I don't want to even encourage that because I couldn't imagine if that was one of my family members.
And not only that, my bad, not to cut you off. Not only that, it was like minors and shit too. So why would you be fucker y'all promoting this for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And look, so one of the homies that I was talking with is about, you know, it's all love. We wouldn't, like I say, wasn't no major stuff, but she was like, well, it's you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of lessons to be learned, you know what I'm saying. One, we giving a spotlight to the LGBTQ community, the marginalized communities and all that. I was like, well, technically LGBTQ disassociated themselves with that film because the shit is atrocious, honestly. And it's a dramatization. Anytime, don't tell me that it's a like y'all coming up with a way like you trying to spotlight them. You're not spotlighting nobody by making a serial killer, a gay serial killer, the centerpiece of a movie. Like it's just, I mean, of a docu-series. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, for me, I'm like, if y'all want to watch it, then hey, go for it. But don't try to make sense out of this when it's literally people who family saying that this shit is like, it fucks with them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I had to see for me to really be like, all right, I'm definitely not watching this. I'm not boycotting it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't care to watch it because it's not my type of thing. But I'm definitely not about to try to make sense out of it because the only people that's making money off of it is the people who got paid through Netflix. It's not the families. So I'm sweet on that. Yeah, the shit's sick too. So I'm sweet. But let's switch subjects, man. Real quick scenario. Real quick. I need to hear what y'all think. All right. So you and your girl, y'all have a baby, right? I seen this on I think on Twitter or something. You and your girl have a baby, right? Y'all living happily ever after. This y'all first kid, or maybe it's y'all second, whatever the case may be, right? Love your child, right? All of a sudden, 5 years later, now you got a 5-year-old baby. You get a call from the hospital that your baby was born in, and they say there was a mishap, and they switched y'all babies at birth. All right. So, do you keep the child that you've been raising for the last 5 years, or do you go back and go get the child that's actually yours?
Give me my motherfucking baby. Whose baby is this?
Whose goddamn white baby is this?
Hey man, y'all bugging.
No disrespect, little soldier, but we gotta get.
Said, damn, that's crazy. I love you, but I need to get my son.
They said the only way I could get him is if I swap y'all, man.
I was wondering why he don't like me.
But that, I mean, look, that makes sense. Y'all saying that now, but hey, look, you done made this crazy bond with this kid.
Yeah, I'm keeping the kid. I would like
But
to
what
set up,
about your kid though?
but no. See, the thing is, I was trying to set up like what the other parents was like. Yo, can we set up some
Try to do
visitations?
some
We
visitations.
all a family now. Let's not look at it. We're a big family.
Y'all blended family.
Yeah, we want a blended family. We're blended.
That would be a hell of a
That would be crazy to think, right?
yeah, because you gotta think about it like you said, it's a bond that you building with this kid, but I guess you can kind of think about it like this too. I hate to say this. So I swear I thought you were going left with like, okay, 5 years later you find out that this kid not yours.
That's why I thought it was going with it.
A lot of
Nope, that's easy.
people would say that they just gonna cut that kid off, but you build a bond with them, and it'd be hard for you to cut them off. But then you got some people.
But look though, another thing you gotta think about in that scenario, most of the time it's a little bit easier. Not that it's right or wrong. A lot of times people are gonna cut that person off because they already hurt from they didn't find out their girl didn't cheated on them. So they not just leaving the child, they leaving that whole situation.
Yeah.
But you and your girl have been bamboozled pretty much. y'all is in love, y'all life is perfect, your kid is everything is going perfect in your life, and just randomly you get a phone call. Because I want you to think about this, Regis, for real. Because how old is your kids right now? Let's just switch to age. Your kids is what? 11 and 10 and 11?
Yeah.
Hey, what if we find out it's another? What if we find out? All right, as much as it's hard to say that because little Manny look literally just like you. But what if it's a kid that come in? This little motherfucker guy, he got locks down now. He literally looked just like you. Like, damn, hold on, how the fuck? And he looked just like you. You gonna send little Manny back? If Manny.
Well, firstly, man, it's my obligation to take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? So we need to some tests need to be ran. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We have to figure it out because that would be a crazy situation. And also, it really wouldn't matter because hospital, y'all gonna have to bring me my chicken and my kids.
I do think that.
Yeah,
I'm suing the fuck out of y'all because I'm suing the fuck out the hospital, and we like somebody said the blended family. We both of us suing the hospital.
That's what I said. Although we about to get $10 billion, I'm gonna need that pain and suffering.
I don't know y'all, but I love y'all. We about to go get this big ass house where y'all can live on one side of the house. I live on the other side. The kids live in the middle. We just gonna take care of these kids together.
Hey,
fuck that.
Real quick,
we can
little Esteban is my son now.
I can imagine Reed like talking to the kid like, yeah, hey man, up at the hospital, you ain't mine. Hey man, I gotta go. You hear me?
Hey, you take care of yourself, man.
All right.
If you need anything, let me know.
What?
I just couldn't imagine because what if you doing well for yourself? Like this kid, like I said, this kid ain't did nothing. You love this kid, and then now you gotta go get one. I feel you. This kid is actually mine, but then you go do the swap and they live in like some like messed up trailer home type situation. You know what I'm saying?
So then you have to ask yourself this question: would you be okay with your actual kid living in this fucked up situation, and then the kid that they accidentally swapped with you?
Man,
he living life for luxury.
That's gonna be the origin story to a fucking villain. That kid gonna come back and murk you and your so you little kid gonna turn into Lex Luthor.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, somebody gonna have to pay me. I don't know what the outcome is gonna be, but it's gonna definitely be for
situation.
It's gonna be a financial situation, man.
That would be some crazy shit,
man. I seen that shit. I'm telling you, some crazy shit that be on Twitter. But yeah, what's your shit, bro?
So this question sparked. So I was having a conversation with my supervisor, and she was telling me she don't watch a lot of TV, but she was telling me about some show. I mean, I guess you can already guess at the end based off the ethnicity what these. So apparently, like this couple got divorced, but apparently they best friends, but the husband ended up like having like some health issues, and of course his ex, since it's his best friend, was like, yo, I want you and your girlfriend to move in with me, and so we can be like one family type thing. But the whole time, like the ex is like throwing shade, like told her like, nah, you can't, like she can't sleep, like she ain't had this room because he told her like he told his girlfriend like you can't sleep with me, although because like my daughter she still be coming getting in the bed with me, and so they couldn't sleep. She couldn't sleep downstairs because that was like the oldest son room or something. So they made shit like they made like a bed in the closet. And like she got there, it was like, I'm not sleeping in the closet. Like I don't like something gotta give.
Child. The child.
No, the girlfriend.
The girlfriend. Oh.
Oh,
The girlfriend had to sleep in the closet.
Yeah, I don't even know that. And she said like
he homeless.
But no, the boyfriend ex was like, "Y'all want you to come live with me?" And
they
ex agreed.
Fun boys.
And so
I got a little space for
Well,
you.
I'm about to say in any
She
scenario,
done
y'all
found out
see,
her man like men then, because what does that make? That don't make no sense.
So any scenario, would you still live with your ex and move your girlfriend?
Okay. He moved into his ex-girlfriend's house.
His ex-wife.
Oh, I thought you were saying like he moved into. I don't know why I lost that part because I thought you said he moved into his homeboy house. And his homeboy was making his girl sleep in the closet. Oh hell no! I mean, either way, that's a no. Either way, that's a no. But at first, I was about to say, "What the fuck are we talking about?" But, okay, now that make more sense. But no, hell no.
I still thought that was crazy too. So
No. I mean, you got to be really on your knuckles to even have a conversation like that. But like, even if I ain't, bro, we ain't, Because even like, let's just say you come up in the world. Now she really can hold that over your head that I had y'all sleeping here. Your girl's like, nah, you're not about to be able to play that game with my name. Hell no. She done made a whole book. She on a reality show. Nah, hell no. You got to think about the future with shit like that. Like a person that's that petty, they gonna try to monetize that pettiness. Hell no.
I'm gonna need you to sleep in the closet, my guy.
If you did that, we're gonna probably pack your ass up. The only person that's gonna be in the closet is your ass. We about to because you thought this was a game. Like, hell no.
Hey.
Hell no.
Yeah, hell no. All right, another one, real quick, hot take. All right. Have y'all been seeing all these little head injuries and shit with all these football players? Like the quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, he played for the that shit look bad. I just kind of started back watching football a little bit. Like dude got hit and he like seized up his hands. He was like throwing up GD. Like
I heard about it earlier, but I ain't seen it.
Yeah. It's been a lot. What'd you say?
I think because he had like a concussion, like
already
less than a week before. Yeah. Yep. And then I mean, also over the last probably 10 years, you had a lot of players like to commit suicide, do all this stuff, and a lot of that shit been linked back to CTE, which is what I'm saying, brain injury that's common for football players. So with all of that, are y'all still letting and or encouraging y'all kids to play football? Even if you don't have kids.
I'm about to say I haven't even. I've never encouraged my kids.
Okay, what about you, Ree?
I wouldn't steer them to it, but I wouldn't tell them no if they wanted to play.
Okay, what about you, Daryl?
I'm a football god, but I would hope and pray that my kids wouldn't want to play. I don't want them to. It's dangerous.
And it's not from at least 3 of us play football. Did you play football, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's just that, not even brain, just any type of one time can turn into like the worst thing that ever happened to your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, no, it's a no-go. I ain't gonna lie. I feel what y'all doing, but for me, it's an all-out no. I in high school, I played football and I was boxing at the same time. One that's hard as fuck to do because of the different weight training things. But
Yeah.
I remember like my senior year, because that was really the main time I actually was doing both. Other times I was kind of like in and out of football or whatever, because me and the coaches and all that other shit. But yeah, my senior year. But I do remember it was one time, like I remember like distinctively, the way I was thinking, like I think I'm pretty sure I had a concussion or something. Cause I just remember I was having a conversation and like the shit wasn't like, I don't know, it just wasn't connecting or whatever. And I low key, that's when I stopped boxing, and then I was playing football full time. But then football season was almost over with. But then, like now that I've watched all the little movies and then seeing all this stuff with like concussions and all that, I'm like, nah, not my kids. Like they won't even. I'm not, even if you want to play football, that's one thing that's just a no go in my house. We're not playing football. Even like boxing, you can learn the sport. I don't even want my kids to box, but in reality, boxing is in a lot of sense a lot more safe than football, because boxing, them head injuries and all that stuff are in the amateurs. You wearing the headgear. You don't like take the same amount of hits regularly as playing football. So even then, I would be more likely to let my kid like do a combat sport than play football, just because of. So it's a no-go for my house.
What I'll say is, I think like when we was younger and stuff, like actual like heads up football was not a thing yet. So
Yeah.
I think now, like even starting from like the like flag and all of that, they still form them up to like actually learn how to tackle, because back then it was like lead with your head. That don't make too much sense.
Lead with that crown of the thing.
Like people used to get like you glorify having the meat on your colors on your helmet. Like nigga, I get this shit. What is this motherfucker colorful? But that shit dangerous. I remember I went against a dude on the Giants. This is Power League. And I was like one of the hardest hitting motherfuckers out there. This man collided with me and I felt it. We kept going though. I'm like, he can't tell me he ain't feel me. So, cause man, when I tell you my head hurt so bad after that shit, just a cold-blooded headache. I never do this. No, I couldn't imagine.
I thought I was the man one time. We were doing hitting drills. It was like senior year, and I was calling dudes out or whatever. And I had a few, it was like a good day for me. And I just remember when I got to the crib or whatever, I was like, low key, the room was spinning. I'm like, damn, I
Bull in the ring. Bull in the ring is like one of the most dangerous like games.
Stupid.
That shit was fun, right? But yeah, that shit was stupid as fuck.
Cause a motherfucker, like if you're not alert and you don't pay attention, and I just
ran over.
Yo, send somebody at you, and he coming from behind, boom, just tear your ass up. Like,
I think that was just from lack of knowledge. But like they said though, I seen recently, it was just like they're not that advanced as far as like knowing how the brain works fully, especially with injuries and stuff like that. So it's like shit, it was really no way to know. But I mean, I feel like probably with progressing technology and shit like that, it'll change over time.
Yeah, I mean, if they ever get there in a timely manner, then maybe. But like right now, the only way to really see if a person has CTE or like a progressive stage of it is after they die. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want my kid. Like, I mean, like, what was it, Junior Seau who killed himself and somebody, and then they did a autopsy and found out he had like an aggressive stage of CTE. Like the man brain was like applesauce at that point. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't like, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I ain't judging nobody, none of that. But I feel like when it comes to football and like encouraging our kids to play football, I feel like in a sense, it's like a lot of times it's us living through our kids because we wanted to play. We wanted to be this great person. And so like we see what our kids could be. They could get to the next level and shit. But my thing is, I don't want my kid to make $100 million if at 40 years old he gonna lose his mind and kill himself. Like you can have that, bro.
Mhm.
No, you
And,
saying
and on
facts.
top of that, when it comes to football, sports in general, sports is an entertainment industry at this point. And it's like, when you great, they praise you. When you not great, they treat you like shit. And people had lose their identity when it come to. I feel like sports is a great tool, but to an extent, like people lose their identity as who they are when it comes to sports because we so focused on getting them to the next level that like they lose themselves. So motherfucker get a injury. Look at a lot of these. Look at John Wall. John Wall just literally said he was suicidal because he didn't know what was next for him. He didn't like because his whole life has been based on him being this great basketball player. And then when he wasn't great no more, he ain't even realize you didn't sign the contract. You making 40 something million every year without playing the basketball. Like that's a success. I don't make $1 million. I don't make 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So like that's a success story, 40 something million. So you should be really happy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just people we get so like focused on like making people think that sports and all that is like your life. So I just don't want that for my kid. You know what I'm saying? I want my kid to like, I would if you play sports and became a all-star athlete, that'd be great. But if not, like, man, go find something to like change the world. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, at least fall amongst the people that's trying to save the world or fix the world and shit. No, you ain't gotta be no entertainer and these people following you around, asking you dumbass questions. You done cheated on your girlfriend and they meet. Man, hell no, fuck all that. I'm good on that. Fuck football. Football is I love it. I love watching it, but at the end of the day, that shit is at this point, the shit. I feel like that shit will be outlawed at some point if they don't figure out how to make it safer. But I don't know. That was me. My bad for going on that rant, but yeah. Y'all got anything y'all want to add to that one? Because I got one more for y'all. One more last one.
Go ahead.
All right. So this one, health and wealth. So my first question is, are y'all disciplined eaters? Like when it comes to like food, are y'all disciplined in the stuff that y'all eat? Like
In ways, but in ways I'm not too. So I wouldn't say 100%.
okay, you want to like expand on it a little bit, like you know what I'm saying?
Because I do have a lot of healthy choices. I do eat, you know what I mean, vegetables and fruit and just keeping up on water and stuff like that, my water intake. But it's times where I do eat like pizza and, you know, junk food and stuff from time to time. So I wouldn't say, I would say it's better than the average, you know what I'm saying? More than 50% of the time I'm eating like square meals and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say 100% though, no.
What about you, Venom?
Only when I'm in the gym, honestly. Like if I'm not heavy, like if I haven't set a plan out, and even then, I kind of like I eat like the same things. Like I'll eat it like a fish and rice or like a chicken and rice, and like I can eat that and try to eat something like every 2 hours. But I'm just not in the gym right now. I have no desire.
So right now, currently, nah.
Not at all.
What about you, Daryl?
I could think of at least 5 times that I was about to go to the county. No, hear me out. I was gonna go get a grilled chicken salad. I'm like, yeah, let me just get a grilled chicken salad. Just get a salad. I'm gonna do that. And I call. And as soon as they pick up the phone, I'll be like, yeah, can I get a grilled chicken pita?
Hey,
double bacon cheese. Put Philly. Rather thank you. No.
Hell no.
But, I cannot imagine
shit.
not having bacon, ribs, hamburger. This is the crazy thing. I've eaten like bean burgers and stuff like that, and I actually liked it. But
you did?
Yeah.
Bean burgers is ass. I ain't even gonna lie.
Black bean burgers is fire.
Them shit's nasty as hell, dog.
Depending on where you get it from,
like
though.
Oat burger. I had an oat burger too, and that's trash. But bean
oat burger?
Yeah, it's certain burgers, like it's
But you like bean burgers? Is what you said?
Huh?
You said you do like bean burgers?
Yeah. I done had
y'all nasty as hell.
shit like that. That shit straight. But at the end of the day, I just be like, there's no strength in me. If I'm there, I bought some chicken. I said, don't nobody touch my chicken. I'm grilling. I'm baking this. Ask me how many pieces got grilled and baked.
Yo, heat that oil up.
That little pan was searing like a motherfucker.
Hey, DJ,
I'm about to stop eating sweets.
Hey, that reminded me of a time where I was trying to do the vegan thing, in which I did it for like 2 months. But I was going by DJ house, who was drinking. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna order some pizza." I was like, "I'm doing the vegan thing," but I was like, "I'm gonna order mine." And so I did it with like without the cheese and everything. And I had bought one, like a large one, right? And DJ was like, "Well, shit, I try it. You know, you bought it." You could tell immediately we both bit it. It was like,
this ain't it.
Was that still when I was in the apartments or when I was at the crib?
No, you was at your crib.
Yeah.
And like after that one bite, like I knew for a fact I wasn't taking that pizza home. Like I was leaving it at his house. And I respect his honesty. Bro was like, "I'm good. I ain't gonna even lie to you."
Tried to get me to eat a fucking cauliflower crust pizza. That shit was. It was. Like, I've had pizza with cauliflower crust, but that one wasn't the one. And it was like literally everything was vegan. I was like, no, this ain't it. This shit tastes like gum.
I didn't do vegan. I did vegetarian for like 2 months. But bro, I feel like, man, listen, with the cauliflower shit, people gotta stop like trying to make them like wings and shit like that. Like, that is not. That's not even a good comparison. They just put a whole bunch of damn buffalo sauce. Shit nasty, man. Why they need to outlaw that shit? Why is that?
Nah, bro. Nah. You gotta. So them type of things. You don't. If you trying to go vegan, you do not eat that because it's not gonna work. But if you are already vegan and you get like a little craving of that, then you do that. But if you going vegan, like if you like, all right, boom, I'm about to go vegan, you have to just go vegan,
bro.
Like you just have
even
to.
If you are vegan and you craving chicken, don't eat that shit. That shit is not like chicken.
God, it'll curb your appetite a little bit. I'm not saying that I'm
carrots and ranch will too, but I mean.
Y'all know they got Beyond Chicken.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit nasty too.
Chicken.
That shit, I had the little Beyond rib tips or something like that.
I don't fuck with nah.
And the only issue is with a lot of that Beyond stuff, it don't be really
it's soy, bro. It's soy.
Soy is not really that great for you. That shit is really horrible.
It's actually bad for you. And yeah, man, that Beyond shit, I don't mess with it at all, bro. That shit. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I take that back. It was this burger at Burger King, the little Impossible Burger.
That shit nasty.
Oh yeah, motherfucker smacked, bro.
That shit, you should be slapped if you was eating that. That shit nasty as hell.
No, you can't. They got me through. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, on the vegan
ain't shit coming out of BK good. Get the fuck off.
Hey, I'm telling you. Whenever, matter of fact, man, hey, grab that shit.
Man, do not eat that shit.
I'm about to say, if you ever go to impossible for you to
shit
restaurant, like they burgers be lit.
That wouldn't be possible.
It tastes good, but that motherfucker fuck your stomach up so bad. Oh, good Lord.
He be pooting like a motherfucker.
Hey, but shit, if you wanted some Impossible ribs, you could have just got the McRib. Shit, we don't know what the fuck that
shit is. You mean impossible? Like possum meat.
That motherfucker was good though.
I'm not a McRib.
What it was?
That shit, hell no. Nah, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, with that question though, I didn't mean for us to stay on that part that long, but
Where you go?
it was a 2-part question. But look, hey, what if eating healthy meant you gonna live to like 90 plus years old, right? 90 to 100 plus years old. Would you rather die at 90 plus to 100 years old, or live to 60 years old eating whatever you want?
I'm going 60.
Is there any way that I can, like I said, half it? I can live a little. I could probably get about 70, 75.
Get like that.
I don't need to be 90. Like that might be a little excessive. Man.
I remember a story had broke. It was a 90-year-old. He was like on his deathbed, so he was vegan. He said, "Hey, that shit wasn't worth it."
hey, that was the second part to what I was gonna say. You can eat so healthy. It's like, all right, well, you
still
on
get
pace
cancer.
to live. You on pace to live 120 years. Then you gonna get hit by a car.
Imagine being 70 and getting cancer though. You been eating healthy as hell. You like, God damn, what the fuck?
You like shit. I done seen 7 decades, brother.
You be that motherfucker. You be right. You done got cancer in your elbow. That shit is spread it everywhere. You been eating all this healthy stuff. You mad as hell. Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. I would say you can't say them other options, but for me, I moderately eat healthy. Like right now, I'm drinking. One thing that I ain't gonna lie to y'all is, kind of off subject, but on subject. I cut down my alcohol intake, like really by like 3/4. And bro, I lost about 15 pounds, like without doing nothing. And then on top of that, like running wise, like usually like running that 1.5 2 miles, that shit would kill me. Now I be running, like I be in the neighborhood, all them little white people and the little retired black people like, go ahead, go. Like, yeah, I be like, I ain't felt this good in a long time, and honestly, a lot of that shit just come from like watching what you eat. But I'm not like a super conscious eater. I'm just like, if I eat like out here in San Antonio, I mean not San Antonio, in California, In-N-Out is like the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get you a double animal style with animal fries. Like well, they got a secret menu at In-N-Out. But you order all that and like that shit gonna have you feeling full as hell. But I'm not gonna eat that for lunch and then eat it for dinner. You know what I'm saying? So if I eat something crazy for lunch, then I'm gonna make sure I eat something, you know what I'm saying, semi-healthy for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Or at least something that ain't gonna have me feeling like I'm about to die the next day or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like more of like an in-betweener. So shit, if I could live to like 75, 80, and in all honesty, I don't want to outlive everybody. I'm good on that. I
don't think that's fun.
I need people to come to my funeral.
I need you to tell them I was the real one.
I need right. Y'all need to say, dang, bro, he was that dude. I don't need no 20-year-old speaking at my funeral. I need my homeboys in there and be like, yeah, man, bro, save me from a shootout. You know what I'm saying? Like, son, I need somebody come in there and lie in my shit. Don't be in there. I just don't want to put. I had everything. You know what I'm saying? Come in there and lie. No, you say.
I just don't want to put diapers back on.
Hey, you spit.
No bullshit. If look, I'm telling you this, God. If I gotta, if it get to a point where I gotta be in diapers, just go ahead and pack me up.
Take me low.
I don't want to be that much of a burden on nobody. Yeah. I had a cousin though. When we went down to Mississippi with Fred and all them, he was like 100 something, bro. And he was like super healthy. He was walking, driving, all that. Like he was grown as he was like 100 plus years old.
Whoa,
like if I'm gonna live that,
100 plus driving, bro, that is very dangerous.
It is, but I'm saying, but he was like, it wasn't nothing wrong with him.
Yeah,
it wasn't. Like, but if I can be that, then maybe. But no, I don't want. I don't need to be 100 plus. I'm good.
I'm tired of life.
Exactly.
Hey, no, you spit.
If you talking about 2020, 100 years ago, come on, man. That's
Man,
a whole different
a person that
timeline.
live 100 years sometimes be outliving their kids and shit.
I don't need
real.
that.
You
I
be
do
like,
not want to bury my like. I don't know. I mean, burying your kids is crazy if you young, but I just don't want to live so long to where literally everybody. I'm not trying to be the last one at the funeral.
for real. You got me in this motherfucker like, Lord, why am I still here?
Like, dude,
What's
what
my
do you need, bro? Like, come on, just let me go. Pack me up,
you
bro.
else but me? What I do?
Yeah, I don't need that, man. But no, that's all I get. The questions was, unless y'all, my bad, I ain't give y'all no flow. Like, if y'all got some shit, go ahead, drop the questions for the game.
So I was talking to somebody and said it was at work and a coworker. Okay, they was at work and they didn't have their hair done this day, so they kept their scarf on. Coworker walked up to him and said, you were looking so pretty. You look like that, what's that, the lady on the syrup bottle, Aunt Jemima?
Oh.
I said, was she white or black? She said she was white. I said, what?
Oh.
What do you do in that situation?
HR, I have a question for you.
I said, dang, that's crazy. You trying to lose your job.
Oh God.
I mean, yeah, that's
I ain't gonna lie, we done both lost our job that day because I'm about to stump your ass out playing with my name like that.
We got this company has to pay for who they hire.
Right. Those people, they're gonna pay for what they said to me.
They gonna be talking about me on the
Right.
news about I was whooping her ass. Spirituals, you hear me? Ain't gonna let nobody.
Truthfully though, like Rito, I probably wouldn't have even left my shit. I just would have. You gotta go. Two, just understand. Like, she said some wild ass shit to me, so
And thought it was like
y'all gonna have to pay for what she said.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a no go. Hell no. I mean, but don't get me, bro. That is crazy as it is. That's more common than what you would think. Especially you come in the military, it's never like it's super important people. It's always on people like somewhere in the middle that's like a secretary, a motherfucking nobody ass technician or somebody that just say some stupid shit. And every once in a while you get somebody that's kind of that just slipped through the cracks and they done made it up to the top and be able to say some shit. But most of the time it's a nobody that say that. But you don't even, I would say you only get one time. You don't even get that. You say that, yeah, I'm gonna get you up out of there, bucko.
Yeah, I'm about to say it happened to Shay. One of her co-workers is from Argentina. And like she came back to work and like was like, hey, and the crazy thing, she said she left it for her on the desk and with a note was like, hey, I knew you was gonna like this, that's good. And she sent the picture of Candy like, yo, how should I feel? And it's a picture of Candy and it says like Negro. Well, of course it means black, but it's just like what we doing.
Dang. You really trying to pay for this, huh?
So you
like what you mean I was
chess.
gonna like this?
I would have left.
So you like to play chess.
I went to school with people like you.
Hey, no, but I just seen a TikTok the other day that this dude was at work and shit, and he came back from his lunch. I guess it was his birthday and shit. Black dude. They left like a bouquet of like cotton.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Like the actual plant in a bouquet and shit. But this nigga gonna pick it. I said, bro, come on, man. Hey, but he went straight to HR. He went straight to HR.
I would have probably picked it too. Go ahead and get that camera right here. They made me do this. I'd have been sending that to the NAACP, Sean King, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar, all of them. Black Lives Matter. I'd have needed everybody named Mama out here for that one. Yeah, they're gonna pay.
That's
for
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it threw me all the way. I said, I can't believe that. And she was so calm about that shit. I said, what? Like, You ain't
got you.
she's not saying, she ain't even saying nothing about the shit though. Like nigga, I would have been there ASAP. Like either you get these hands or I'm going, but we grown now. I ain't it would piss me off, but I ain't about to lose my job, but you gonna lose yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's I'd have got you up out of there. Yeah, I'm not even about to play. And I'd have dared one person to fucking push back on that. I was like, oh, you trying to go too? Bet. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
No, I would have been like, you know what?
Or not who own who.
All right.
Deuces.
just
Like,
said,
damn, you really want me to cheat back out of the Air Force? Go ahead, do your thing.
you really look like Aunt Jemima. I'm
That's
like, nah,
crazy.
but I really look like my Uncle Charleston White. I'm about to go tell on you.
Yeah.
Homie.
Yeah, homie. You try to get fired. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's I think that's it, man. Easy ain't pop in, man. He's bullshitting, dog. But look, I feel like this was a good ass episode. This shit was fun.
Yeah.
But y'all got anything I want to tag before we pop out?
Follow my Instagram and my Twitter at The Real Young Ree. And also I got a DJ page, it's DJ Ree 317 on YouTube. Check that out.
Yeah, I'm following it. I already followed it. Follow our page on TikTok. I be just posting random clips for the gang. If y'all see a clip, if you got a little shit, just screen record some shit that you want us to post on there. I'm gonna post that shit. Anybody that want to comment, talk your shit, we're gonna talk our shit. And then if you want to hop on here and talk your shit with us, we can do that too. You know what I'm saying? By all means. I think this next episode we're gonna have Shooter Got My Heart, aka T Will, on here. We're gonna talk about entrepreneurship, hopefully. Just doing things on your own, all that other good stuff. But follow the movement, man. I'm telling you, we doing our thing, but we'll just wait, man. Watch, we're gonna do it. Yeah, that's all I got.
Thanks.